In Gores, there is good player, average players, and exceptional players. You've probably seen him in action. He's known for his precision in up and down moves.
Yeah, that's him.
He's completed some of the hardest Gores map, such as Impossible 2, Crumply Land, and Ascension to Haven.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
He's a fast and consistent player who started with KOG in 2018 and has over 4,000 hours of Gores experience.
Anyone ever uses the excuse, it's just a game, I'm gonna lose my mind.
He's the champion of the Cyber Monday Tournament 2023 and the Christmas Tournament 2022. While he's played under the alias 412,
Free safe on Champloo, 412, whoever does this, man. Wow.
I think you know him better as
SHAYZE.
Let's go, SHAYZE.
In this video, we'll be speaking in French, but I'll add an English voiceover on the top of our dialogue. Today, SHAYZE will be sharing his tips and tricks to help you improve in Gores. I forgot to tell you that SHAYZE is not playing this game anymore. And I apologize for the camera quality, because it's a bit bad. So in the next interview, it will be fixed. Hello everyone. Hello SHAYZE.
Hello.
Did you geek out on DDRS today or what?
Today? Not that much, to be honest.
Okay SHAYZE, we all know you're a goat at Gores. If you had to give 3 must-know tips for those who want to improve, what would they be?
3 tips?
Ouais.
I'd say playing solo first. Then you have to play maps that are a little more difficult than your current level. Because if you stay in something you're comfortable with, you won't progress.
Okay, you really have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's it.
So, would it be a map that you can finish by tryharding? Or is it something way too hard?
It doesn't matter if you don't finish it, because it's going to train you anyway. You don't have to finish it. In fact, finishing isn't supposed to be an achievement.
Okay.
If you do 50% of the map, that's great, especially if it's harder than you're used to. But doing 100% of the map is pointless.
Do you have 2 other tips?
I would say playing in general.
And what do you recommend? Playing a lot? Playing every day?
I think you have to play often. If you're not good one day, there's no point playing for 8 hours. If today you have a bad feeling, play for an hour, and come back tomorrow when you're better and have a better mood.
Okay, do you have a third tips?
I'd say doing to 0.
Okay.
Actually, I see it as a draft. There's no pressure. You don't have to stress like in a team. You just turn on your PC, go to T0, do whatever you want, try things, drags, or anything else. And at any level.
Okay, I see. I know what you mean. It's where you can develop certain skills and try a lot of moves without being afraid of failing the run because you're not in a team.
Yeah, that's it.
So your 3 tips was playing solo, playing T0, and playing often. If someone watching this video wanted to get into DDRS network, especially Gores, what advice would you give them for starting out?
For a beginner, I would suggest playing Bed Wars.
Okay, let's go.
Nah, actually, I know. I'd say play with people who are at your level.
Ah ouais? Oh yeah?
Because it's more interesting to step up with someone who's at your level. And by progressing together, you can create an amazing duo. It's less frustrating than playing alone, even though it can be fun with music. But I think it's more motivating to improve with a mate.
Okay. Did you have a key moment when you suddenly leveled up? Or maybe a turning point?
The fiber.
Because you had bad internet before?
Yeah. Actually, before, in 2018, I used to play with ADSL. So I had spikes. I knew my level was good, So most of my deaths were due to lag. It was really frustrating. Then one day I got fiber, logged in, saw 8 ping on the French servers, and that's when I discovered a whole new game.
Earlier, you talked about playing solo, and I think everyone feels stress during runs. Do you? And if so, how do you manage it?
Honestly, everyone feels stressed to some degree. It depends on the context. If you're on a not too hard map and close to the end, you're not very stressed because you can easily restart. But if you're on an extreme map, like Square of Gores 4, and the whole run depends on you after 5 hours, everyone gets stressed, but the best thing is not to care. It's just a game. If you fail, you just restart.
I see.
Prends le truc.
Take it easy.
Yeah, that's it. You really just have to not care.
For sure, there are certain players you feel more comfortable playing with. Do you have 3 names of player you prefer to run with?
In general, I prefer to run with the French because we can voice chat. It's definitely better than just using your hook line and emotes. After that, I approach the game more for fun. But if we're talking about tryharding, I would definitely say Xenox and Shanghai. After that, it's still fun to play with everyone, but I'll still give an honorable mention. The third one I'd say is Big Machine.
Okay. I've never heard of him.
You might not know him, but he was a nice guy, and it's refreshing to mention him, rather than just naming a name everyone expects.
Hello, Juki. On the flip side, is there a type of player you don't like running with? That's too much, bro.
Moi, je dirais les mecs.
I don't like people who are too invested in the game. The type of person who considers the game their life. The kind of person who fails a run and flips out for no reason.
Even though they are unpleasant players, it's possible that a map has frustrating you just as much, if not more, than a player. Can you name a map you personally dislike and why?
Lord of the Ring.
Because it have too much max range.
And on the other hand, name one you really like.
En vrai, par pure nostalgie.
For pure nostalgia, I would say Impossible 2. The era was incredible.
They did it, man.
Geiler Jump, geiler Ficker! Ja! Bam, Junge!
The map was amazing, with parts that were neither too hard nor too easy. Long but not too long. It was well designed to be challenging.
So while you're doing those maps, where are you looking? The T, the cursor, or the parts? Or all at the same time?
1%, je dirais que.
I spend 80% of the time looking at the T, and the rest of the time I look around a bit. But with your peripheral vision, you always need to pay attention to everything.
Et pour finir, and finally, do you have one or more tips to share with us?
The first is to play with a low DPI. By using your arm instead of your wrist, you have more room for error. The second is to have a 144 Hz monitor. And if I had to give one last piece of advice, I would say to disable the mouse's automatic acceleration.
SHAYZE, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for the interview. And I hope all enjoyed it too. In the next video, we'll have Xenox. Wishing you all a great day. And bye-bye, Chase. See you soon.
Ciao, merci.